let it go, let it go, let it go.
I like that, y'all. I like that, y'all. I like that, y'all.
Hey there, be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Good morning, crypto friends. How are we doing out there? Starting out with the red day, as we can see here on the heat map. Only the, let's see, I think we have Phil and a couple others, ETC, green for the day so far. So let's have a look at the price action. As you know, we do 15 minutes flash through these resistance and support. So let's have a look here at BTC.D, other known as Bitcoin. So it's down 3.16%. So we're looking for a new support level, as I indicated on the title card. So we're looking down at support now at the 34,479, and resistance is going to be on the climb back through right there, very close, 35 through 26.75 for BTC USD. Moving on to Ethereum, ETH USD. Ethereum down 1.17%. I'm trying to remember to tell folks where we are, the folks that are listening on some of the other platforms. So we are looking at support at the 2117.18. Goodness gracious, 2,117.18 support. And climbing back up through, we're going to look for resistance 2193.41. And let's move on. Still above that 100-day moving average. We're about to get the 12 crossing over the 100-day on Ethereum. So we'll look for some potential upside movement. Let's move on to BNB USD, down 2.60%. We're looking at 293.14 is current price. So we're looking at support 291.55 and resistance back at the 301.82. Heading on over to Cardano, that's ADA USD. Did trip our stop loss, so we are out for the time being, and we'll be looking for a re-entry point as we get support down at the 1.30 and resistance at the 1. Way down there, 353. Moving on to PolkaDot. PolkaDot holding the price current, it is 15.670, down 3.84%. So we're looking down here at the 15.42 support and resistance, trying to get through that 15.91. Moving on to the Doge. Doge is down 4.10%. And pretty much in this range for some time, actually. So we're looking at support 0.249, resistance back down at the 0.262. Heading on over to Litecoin, down 1.99%. Litecoin holding up a little bit stronger than some of the other names. Let's scooch over there. There we go. So you got your support level at 139.77 and resistance. Gonna have to bring it down because we could not get through that 143.92. Moving on to LINK, that's Chainlink. Chainlink trying to hold that support level at 18.668 and resistance back down to 19.40. So currently down about 3% for the day. As we move on to XLM USD, down 3.62%. So we are going to look way over there as our support level at the 0.2675 and resistance right underneath that 100-day moving average. Still looks like we're going to get this 12 crossing over the 100 in the next 8 hours. And let's move on. Vechain, VET USD. Bounced right off that 12-day moving average. So Vechain looking at support 0.852 and resistance 0.089. Vechain is down 4.75%. And we'll bring the stop loss up just a little tiny bit there. As we move on to FIL USD. Support level held, so we're going to leave it right at the 59.89. The previous support we had marked for you. And resistance as well, so we're going to be 62.42 is your resistance. As you see, the RSI did get overbought, so we had to come back down and chill for a little bit. So let's move on to Storj USD. Storj pushed through that 12-day just a little bit, so we've got through that moving average. But we're back above, so we're looking at 0.789 support. Resistance level is at the 0.832. Moving on to IOTA, that's Internet of Things. Holding up on that 26-day moving average. And there's our support level at the 0.809. And resistance going to be that 12-day moving average at the 0.846. You see we rejected off that previous high right there on that average. And if you're wondering about the indicators that I use and all the tools and all that kind of stuff, over there in the chat box there is a link on how to. It's a very short tutorial on how to set all this up so you can chart along with me on TradingView for free. Moving on to comp, COMP USD commercial is now officially over. I know you're all celebrating. 302.192 is support. Let's have a look at the resistance. Going to be right there at the 312.152. On to basic attention coin, BAT USD. We got support now at the 0.5691 and resistance. Grab the right one. There we go. Right on that 100-day moving average. Very clear why we use these averages at 0.5879. So basically I'm using the 12, the 26, and 100-day moving average. No exponential. It's just the straight up average. So we're moving on to ETC USD. Runner of the day. All the way up to 60.851 is your resistance. Support still looking around that 55.055, and RSI is overbought. So we're going to need to come back down and chill for a little bit. You see here we did get the 12 cross over the 100. And within the next 4 to 8 hours, we're going to get the 26 cross over the 100-day. So we got some more upside potential for ETC. Moving on to MANA, MANA USDC. Support level held at 0.520. And we're going to have to adjust our resistance. We had a spinning top up there at 0.540 is your resistance level. And let's move on to ZIL USD. Support held 0.0828, I should say, and resistance as the coffee kicks in at the 0.0854. Looking in good shape up there. This need to chill a little bit. So moving on to NU USD. Support level held as well, so still at the 0.2311 for your support. Didn't get through that 26-day moving average, so a 12-day I should say. 0.2387, 0.2386 is your resistance for NU. NMR USD up 4.86%. Support level at 28.836. Resistance is not quite there yet. We're looking at resistance at the 29.75. Oh, excuse me. We're way above there. We're pushing through here. So we're all the way up to 31.047. So good bounce off of that 26-day moving average. Got some room to run up here to the 100. So keep an eye off MNR for the day. Moving on to graph token, GRT USD. Fell through our previous support, so we're looking down now at the 0.568 for your support and resistance. is going to be 0.582. Heading on over to Uniswap land, USD down 3.54% for the day. So we're looking down now at the support 17.53 and resistance going to be right there on that 12-day moving average, trying to get back through there, 18.356. Let's move on to AAVE-USD. So we have our support for you at the 221.945 and resistance now. We're starting to test that as we speak, 229.85. MKR down 3.67% for the day. So we'll need to scoot over that way, find our support. There it is. Looking at support, 2240.575 is your support. That's in USD. First level resistance to encounter is going to be 2384.99. Well, let's move on to MATIC, MATIC, USD. Just got through that support previously marked there, so we're down right sitting on that 12-day, I should say 26-day moving average. I'll get it straight here before long, folks. Support is 1.1097 and resistance now at the 1.145. Moving on to SOL USD. So we're looking at 32.55 support now and resistance back up there at the 33.548. And I will mention we are about to get the 12 crossing over the 100-day moving average, so should get some more upside on that one. And 26 is trending up that direction as well, so we'll be watching out for that. As we move on to audio, we're in the NFT land now. Did not trip the stop, so we got that. We'll move that down just below that 26-day moving average. And we got support right there to lean on at the 0.75. That's a good round psychological number. Resistance is going to be the 0.780. Moving on to CHZ USD. Been kind of stuck in a range here, so it's been range bound for some time. But we do have support for you at the 0.240 and resistance. If we can grab it. Nope, we cannot. Zoom out. And there we go. Resistance at the 0.250. Looking at Theta, THETA USD. Got back down to 6.602 is your support, and resistance we're going to have 3 goes at the 6.919. So hopefully third time's a charm for Theta. And let's move on to ENJB USD. Previous support level held up, so we're still at 1.038 support. Lots of wicks in this price action here, so it looks like there's a lot of selling up there. And 1.0977 seems to be the spot where folks let go of it. And we'll keep that stop just beneath that 26-day moving average. Having a look here at Harmony 1 ONE USD. Support now at 0.0637, right near that 26-day moving average, and resistance on the 12-day moving average, 0.0667. We'll round it up here with PAXG USD. This token is pegged to gold. Lots of bottoms right there at the 1759.60 will be your support. And resistance 1775.82. And we're about to be oversold on PAXG USD, so keep an eye out for that. We'll move into excuse me, BTC.D. That's your Bitcoin dominance in as the indicated by TradingView, calculated by them as well. So we're looking at 46.55, so we're down about 0.5% in the crypto market cap of BTC. Let's have a look over at Ethereum. We did make some headway there. So Ethereum's up 1.39% as far as market cap goes, so we're up to 17.80. And we'll have a look at the Doge. Doge still trailing off, down another 2%, so we're down to 2.33. And total crypto market cap, 1,393,000,000,000, slightly down 3% as some selling did occur. And Shibu USD down 1.80%. So folks, that does it for me. Hope you're having a good one out there. And if you're out there on YouTube, please hit the like and subscribe, share it around. Let folks know that we do this for free. Free 99 every single day. Have a good one out there. We'll see you soon.